Hi, and welcome to my 30-minute shared yoga class. My name is Evelyn. Today's practice, we're going to focus on our chest, our back, and our hips. I will be teaching you 2 different types of methods, and I want you to listen to your body and choose the one that best suits you. For my class today, all you're going to need is a chair, a yoga mat, no socks or yoga socks. If you don't have a yoga mat, I highly recommend wearing your sneakers. Make sure you have some water, so whenever you need to take a water break, stop and take a break. So let's get started in this wonderful journey together. Let's sit on our chair. So if you're sitting all the way back, I want you to lift yourself forward so you're keeping some space between your back and the back of the chair. And now I want you to slide yourself forward just a little and see how it feels. If this is where you're at today, this is perfectly fine. You can do your practice right here. If you can slide yourself forward somewhere in the center of the chair, see how that feels. If this feels good, we can start our practice here. But if it doesn't feel like that's where you're at, slide it back. Your legs should be hip width apart. Hands on knees, slide towards your hip, and that's just an indicator that you are hip width apart. The back of the knee, place your finger on the back of the knee and just slide it down a little. So the back of the knee and your heel should be nicely lined up. You can slide your foot forward or back to make your proper adjustment. Other side. The knee should be between the second and third toe. Let's roll our shoulders up and back, all the way back. Placing our hands to the side, palms facing each other. Fingertips are going down to the earth, so they're pulling your shoulders all the way down, away from your ears. Now I want you to press down on with your toes, ball of your feet, and heel, feeling the earth. You're sitting nice and firm, and you're nice and tall. Like someone's pulling your fingers down and someone's pulling from the crown of your head all the way up, so you're being pulled apart. Your neck should be nicely aligned with your spine in this wonderful chair mountain pose. Take a nice deep breath. Very gently, I want you to lift those arms up, thumbs up, all the way up. Bring your hands to praying hands, center of your heart. And place your hands, palms facing up, top of your thighs. Wiggle those fingers. And just relax the fingers, wiggle the toes, and let them relax. Roll your shoulders, and now just drop it and let them relax. Soften the belly, and tilt your head forward just a little bit, and gently close your eyes. Let's go over our yoga breath. So our first yoga breath is a nice deep breath. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. One more time, take a nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Second yoga breath is an inhale through the nose and an exhale through the nose. One more time, take a nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Now I want you to go to your natural breath, your everyday breath. Relax your fingers and choose the yoga breath that best suits you. And let's take a nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale. As we clear the mind, open our heart. Take a nice deep breath. Placing yourself here and now. Inhale and exhale. As we get ready to start this wonderful journey, take a nice deep breath. start moving our fingers again. So we're gonna wiggle those fingers, wiggle the toes, little circles on the shoulder. Now do the press down with your toes, ball of your feet and heels. Fingers, let them relax a little. Roll your shoulders up towards your ears, open your eyes, bring your head back to center, and drop those shoulders all the way back, away from your ears. Eyes open, and take a nice deep breath as we lift those arms up. Thumbs up again. Exhale as you bring it back to center. One more time, let's do a little circle. Praying hands, center of heart. As you can hold it right here. Let's turn our head to the right very gently and hold it. If this is where you're at today, this is perfectly fine. If you can turn just a little bit, of half an inch, shoulder relax. And hold it here, take a nice deep breath. As we gently bring it back to center, we're going to turn to the other side very gently. And hold it. So give me half an inch. Take a nice deep breath. As you gently bring it back to center. Let's reach in front. Extending those arms, thumbs up, open. Let's run into cactus arms, open those fingers. Press back, open the heart. So you very gently slide it up to option 2. Press back, shoulder and elbow should be lined up. It should never be any higher. You go a little lower if you like. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale. As you gently bring it back down, bring those fingers together as we bring it back to praying hands, center of heart. Take a nice deep breath as you bring that left hand up. So it's not straight up, it's got a little angle going on. Right hand, option 1. You're gonna bring your fingers and your hands, hold on to the bottom of the chair. So you're using your chair for assist. Option 2, you're just gonna release your hand, point down to the earth as the earth is pulling you. Take a nice deep breath as you start to tilt to the right and hold it and take a nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale. As you gently bring it back to center, bringing both hands together, praying hands, center of heart, take a nice deep breath. Right hand up, left hand, option 1, remember, using your chair for assist. Option 2, releasing, pointing, take a nice deep breath, keeping your neck in line with your spine as you tilt. And hold it, and take a nice deep breath. As you gently bring it back to the center, both hands together, praying hands, and take a nice deep breath. So we cross our hands, crossing our heart, take a nice deep breath, hinging forward gently. Option 1, you're right here. Option 2, hands on knee. As you gently slide it down. How low you go is really up to you. Try to keep that back straight, neck aligned with spine, and hold it. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale. As you start sliding back up, crossing, take a nice deep breath. So bring our arms to the side. Roll your shoulders all the way up towards the ears and all the way back and release it all the way down. Shoulders away from ears, fingertips to the earth. We're back in this wonderful chair mountain pose. Take a nice deep breath. You can stay here in this wonderful chair mountain. You can take a short break if you like, water break, or you can join me in a standing mountain pose. So take a nice deep breath, pressing down your toes, ball of your feet, heels. So you're gonna bring those arms up, hinging forward, pressing. You're gonna lift yourself up, shoulders back into this wonderful standing mountain. Feeling strong, and take a nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale. As we gently bring our arms up, we're gonna bend the knees, we hinge again forward, and very gently bring it back down, rolling your shoulders back. You're back in this wonderful mountain pose. And take a nice deep breath. So we're going to warm up our chest and our back in a little cat-cow stretch. So you're going to continue facing me, and I'm going to give you a side view. So I'm going to go ahead and lift myself back up. I'm going to bring my chair to the side view. Continue facing me. I want you to face me so you can see exactly what we're doing. Set myself up, shoulders back. Hands are right on top where my knee's at, my thighs close to my knee. I'm gonna take a nice deep breath, and very gently, I'm gonna slide my hand towards my hip, trying to keep my arms close to my body. I'm gonna open my chest, Feel it in my back, shoulder blade, and I'm arching my back just a little. And my elbows, like I'm holding a beach ball in the back. And I'm gonna hold it here for a second. And I'm gonna gently release it, going back to my neutral alignment. And take a nice deep breath. Here we go again, as you slide it very gently. Keep those arms close to your body. Open the chest. And hold it here, take a nice deep breath. As you gently release it. Crossing your heart again, right here, cross. Hinging forward. And take a nice deep breath. As you gently bring it back up. You're going to do our camel. So you're going to bring your leg wider. So you're no longer hip width apart. Maybe in a wider stand. So let me see if I can show you sideways. It'd be something wider. Like that, a bit wider. So here we go. Wider. A little bit more wider than shoulder. Your feet are also turning, so your knee always, second and third toe, you're nice and tall. This is your camel, wide legs. You're gonna place your right hand, you're gonna hold on to your left elbow, you're gonna put your left hand holding on to your right elbow, so you're nice and tall. Your arm is actually supporting your lower back. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale, and you're gonna just arch the back, open the heart, like pressing those shoulders. You're gonna start looking up, and you're gonna hold it right here for a second. As you gently bring it back to center. Option 2, if you have an opening on where your chair is at, like I do, so my fingers, you're gonna put the palm of your hand, shoulders. If you don't have an opening, you're gonna place your hands on the side. Right on the side, you're gonna hold on. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it on the side since a lot of you might not have that opening. So here we are on the side, and take a nice deep breath as I bring my shoulders together, looking up, and I'm just gonna raise my arms just a little and take a nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale. As I gently release it, bring it back to neutral. Crossing, hinging forward, and hold it. As I gently bring it back to center. So let's bring our legs back. Let's go back into that wonderful mountain while I adjust my chair. And we're going to go into our warrior sequence, which is a hip opener. So you're sitting here in your mountain pose. Now I want you to sit on the edge of your chair. So I'm turning to the right side, sitting on the edge of my chair. And I'm really going to sit at the edge side of my chair. So you're sitting the side edge. My right leg, keeping my right hand on the back of the chair. I'm going to bring that left leg out. So option one, you're going to extend it out. You're going to flex your foot just a tiny bit. Now it's going more in front. So this is your first option right here. So I'm going to do this side with option one. We'll do the other side with option two. So you're right here, option one. And I'm going to bring my left arm up. Now it's not straight up. It's got a little angle going. My hips are forward. And I feel really good. I'm going to release my right arm. Palms of my hands are facing each other. And I'm into my warrior number one. Very gently, I'm going to rotate my hands so my palms are facing down, bringing them down, shoulder level. I'm going to bring my left hand, keeping my right hand straight. I'm going to slide that left hand across. Now my hips are actually going forward, making sure those arms are nicely aligned. And turn my head. Look at the middle finger of my right hand, keeping those arms lined up into what we call warrior number two. Take a nice deep breath. And very gently, I'm going to slide that arm back into meeting my right hand. I'm going to bring it back up for my warrior one more time. So we're going to revisit this one. And I'm going to bring my praying hands, placing my right hand back of the chair. So I bring my left leg in. I'm going to walk myself to center and take a nice deep breath. So let's turn to the other side. Here I am at the edge. So my knees nicely bent. My knee right here, it's between my second and third toe. Here goes my right leg. Now I'm going, option one, you're right here, okay? Or you can be right here. It's wherever you feel more comfortable. They like it. This is as far as I want to go. And you can micro bend the knee if you like. Option two, you can go back just a little more. So you have a little flexing, little angle. It's not really a flex, still angle on my foot. And I still have my left hand behind my chair. Take a nice deep breath as I gently bring right hand right here. Take a nice deep breath. Warrior one. I'm going to release the back. Palms are facing each other. I'm a very strong warrior right here. Take a nice deep breath. Very gently, I'm gonna rotate, hands facing down, lowering it, shoulder. This time I'm gonna slide that right hand right across the heart. My hips are going forward now, lining up my arms, turning my head to the left. I'm looking at my middle finger. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Warrior two. Very gently, I'm going to bring that right hand and slide right across, turning, turning, turning. And now I'm going to put my arms going up, palms facing each other, back to that wonderful warrior one. Hips are going straight now. Praying hands, center of heart. I'm going to hold on to the back of my chair as I bring my right leg. Praying hands, I'm going to walk it, walk it, walk it, walk it. Right to center. Take a nice deep breath. Let's go into our plank. So you're hip width apart again, sitting at the center of your chair. Make your adjustment. Right hand goes out. It's like you're trying to hold that invisible wall. On my legs, I'm gonna slide it up just a little, making sure that knee, second, third toe. And I'm gonna lift my heels up and hold on to that wall. And take a nice deep breath. As I gently bring my heels down, I'm going to bring my arms to the side. I'm going to roll my shoulders back into my wonderful chair mountain. Let's go into a chair pose. Take a nice deep breath so you're going to lift those arms up. As you exhale, you're going to lean forward from your hip, and you're going to hold it here so you're kind of looking down. Take a nice deep breath. Pressing with your heels, toes, ball of your feet. And let's bring it back into our wonderful chair mount. So we're going to repeat the last three poses standing. You can join me standing or you can repeat them on your chair. So let's take a nice deep breath as we gently lift ourselves up into that wonderful mountain pose. Take a nice deep breath as you gently walk around to the side of the chair. So as you can see, I'm using the bottom part of the chair. So I'm going to bend my knees, placing my hands right in the center. And now I'm going to take a step back and take another step back. Make my adjustment. I'm opening my fingers. Now I'm going to lean forward. My back should be nicely aligned with my neck. So I'm bringing my heels up. I'm going to hold it right here. And this is going to be my plank. So my shoulders should be nicely stacked up with my wrists. My fingers are wide open. My back, my neck, my spine, all the way to my tailbone should be nicely lined up. My heels are up. And gently I'm going to bring them heels back down. Taking a step forward, another step forward, bending the knees as I gently lift myself up. So I'm going to walk, chairs behind me, width apart. Take a nice deep breath as you bring those arms up. Let's go into our chair pose. So we're going to bend the knee, hinching forward. You're almost sitting, but you're not. You're going to hold it right here. And take a nice deep breath. As you gently bring it back up to your mountain pose. Inhale, so you bring those arms up. Exhale, as you swamp dive back into your wonderful chair. And we're back in the mountain pose. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale, as you bring your arms up into your praying hands. Very gently, I want you to cross those hands, cross the heart. And we're going to turn very slowly to the right. Option one, you're going to turn, hold it right here. It's a gentle twist. Option two, right hand goes side of the chair, left hand side of the right leg, and you're gonna give me half an inch and hold it. Do you need to do this? No. Don't need to go too deep. Take a nice deep breath. As I gently bring my hands across again and back to center. We're going to turn to the other side very gently. Option 1, you're going to stay here, so gentle twist. Option 2, right hand side of the left leg, left hand side of the chair, and half an inch more, and take a nice deep breath. As you gently release it, bringing it back across, back to center. Take a nice deep breath. So we're going to open again into our cactus arms. You're going to open those fingers. Option 1, option 2. Press back and take a nice deep breath. Open the heart. As you gently bring it back down, so bring those fingers together into your praying hands and place those praying hands center of your heart. And gently tilt your head to the right, giving yourself a nice little neck stretch. Take a nice deep breath. As we gently bring it forward, we're going to tilt to the other side. Relax your shoulders. And gently bring it back to center. Now we're going to relax now. So you can either slide yourself back a little, still keeping somewhere between your back and the back of the chair, placing your hand on top, your thighs, moving your fingers, moving your toes, little circles, and now you're going to relax them completely. You're going to tilt your head forward and gently close your eyes. Now your whole body should be relaxed, so your abdominals, your abs should be nice and relaxed, your shoulders, your legs, your toes, your fingers, and your head. Everything is nice and relaxed. So your eyes are gently closed, and you're going to take a nice deep breath. Inhale, nice and deep, and exhale. Let's follow the breath. Inhale, the nose as you feel it travel from the throat to the belly, all the way to your toes. You gently release it. As you continue following your breath, you can feel your heart is gently beating and flowing with your breath. Your fingers are relaxed, your shoulders, your toes. You're so relaxed. You take a nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Your eyes are gently closed. And you can picture your heart flowing with your breath as it beats so slow. So you visit the third eye where this picture is so clear. As you can feel it, you can see that heart as it flows with your breath. The crown of your head where it's nice and relaxed. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale. As we get ready to start this wonderful day, this wonderful journey. Very gently, you're going to start moving your fingers, you're going to start moving your toes, little circles. Gently open your eyes, you're going to lift your head up straight. Take a nice deep breath as you bring those arms all the way up, reaching to the sun. As you bring your hands together, your fingers together, and very gently you're going to place your hand in the center of your heart, tilting your head forward as you open the tip of your fingers, taking a nice deep breath. As you bring your fingers and hands together in your praying hands, you can feel that light, that energy travel through your body. And as we go through this day, let's pass on this light, this energy, this happiness to a stranger in need, with a smile or an act of kindness, as I pass my joy, my happiness, my energy to you. Namaste. Thank you so much for being in my class today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a wonderful journey today with an open heart, clear mind. Namaste.